Hey Dad, what's today's daily crypto news?
Well, you may have noticed all the FUD. It started with who was it, the Chainlink people that, Chainlink's going to replace XRP, and then that disappeared. Now it's Litecoin. And of course, the incessant Bitcoin maxis and Ethereum people are always trying to pile on and FUD XRP. But the case is over, so they can't throw that over our heads anymore because we won resoundingly. And I remember when that case was first filed in 2020. Boy, they were all calling it a banker's coin, an S coin. They were just basically crapping all over all over the project because they know that's the real deal. And how do you know it's the real deal? This is how.
They said XRP was dead. Yet BlackRock, Nasdaq, Citi, and Fidelity are literally networking at Ripple Swell. Max is yelling banker coin while Wall Street builds the future. Stay poor, I guess.
So for those of you who may not know, and there could be lots of folks, of course, but Ripple Swell, and I got to straighten this out. Sorry about that, guys. But Ripple Swell is an annual event that Ripple holds in different parts of the world for financial industry giants and tech giants to get together and discuss how we can promote and move this industry forward. It's grown every year, but it's interesting to see who is attending this year's event. So let's take a quick look here because it's very telling, right? Of course, you got Big Bad Brad Garlinghouse over here at the top. It's Ripple's CEO. Then look right here. Who do we have there? Adina, Friedman? Where's she at? From Nasdaq, right there?
Yes.
You see that here? That's her right there.
Chair and CEO.
Yeah, and then who's this? Sandy Call, and she's over from where?
She is Franklin Templeton.
Franklin Templeton, that's right. And what does she do for Franklin Templeton? Can you see that?
She's head of innovation.
Head of innovation, and she's at Ripple Swell. Okay, and here I go, messing this up. All right, we fixed it. So then over here, not this one, but the one next to her is Carolyn Weinberg, I believe. And she's with BNY. Does that say BNY?
Yes.
That's BNY Mellon, guys. Look up BNY Mellon. That's a big, big bank. And she's the Chief Products and Innovation Officer. Chief Products and Innovation Officer. There's a lot of innovation going on, right? They want to come and see what solutions can be offered for their banks, and they know this is where to go. So they're all gathering there. Now, who's next? This is, Ryan Rugg? Mm-hmm. And she's with who?
Citi, and she's the global head of digital assets, treasury, and trade solutions.
Again, more innovation, more solutions, more value they can bring to their customers using Ripple, RippleNet, and XRP, and RLUSD. And she's with Citigroup. And who is this lady over here that we're looking at there?
Cynthia Lowe Bassett.
Yeah. And she's with Fidelity. What does she do for Fidelity?
Head of Fidelity Digital Asset Management.
Again, digital assets. Next to her is, who's that, Jill? Maxwell Swain. Or Stein, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Maxwell Stein, and he's with
BlackRock.
BlackRock. Well, there's a big... Okay, it doesn't get much bigger than BlackRock. And what does he do for them?
He is Director for Digital Assets.
Director for Digital Assets. They want to know what Ripple brings to the game for BlackRock. And beneath him, we've got Giovanni Vicioso. I think I spelled that right. Say that. Did I say that right? Let me see. Let me use my old man glass. Yeah, Vicioso. Vicioso is right. Wow, that's actually can be translated as vicious, but he's with the CME Group. And he's the global head of currency products. Cryptocurrency products. So he's in the right place. Below him is Jeremy Smart. And who's he with, baby?
He's with XTX Markets.
All right. And global head of distribution. All right. So that's a big deal. Then right over here, finally, we're dealing with, who's that?
Evie.
Or Evie? Evie what?
Then Thunis.
Thunis? Let me see. Thunis, I think, yeah. Evie Thunis, and she is with
DBS Bank.
DBS Bank. What does she do for them?
She's Managing Director and Head of Digital Assets Institutional Banking Group.
So these are a lot of major players, and of course, this is Ashish Burla. He's with Ripple, and right above him is Stuart Aldoorty. He was the chief legal officer for Ripple, and he helped the Ripple beat the SEC handily in the fraudulent case that was brought to them. So as they have these swell conferences, the best and brightest are gathering from around the world. These are just a few people that were worth mentioning, but there's a lot more from very large banks all around the world getting together over there. A lot of Wall Street players, they know where it's at. They say one thing in the media because they know that this is going to take a lot of power away from them, but they also need to be ready for the game. And the game goes mandatory when?
In November.
In November, because that's ISO 20022. Keep in mind, securities are being tokenized also. Treasuries are being tokenized. Real estate, real world assets, commodities like gold, silver, oil, palladium, pork bellies, all that stuff is getting tokenized. Intellectual property. And so they want to custody all that. Ripple offers custody service. They want to be able to move those values in 3 to 5 seconds securely with instant settlement. There is your RLUSD RippleNet XRP solution. And so they know that the state of the art, the only company with legal regulatory clarity, the only one still, is XRP. And this is where the rule book will be. When the rule book comes in and the rules of the game are played, the only game in town still is XRP with Ripple. Keep that in mind. Legal clarity matters. Without that Clarity Act, nobody else has it but XRP and Ripple. So, just something further for you to consider and chew on. Let us know what you think in the comments. Like, share, subscribe, and bookmark. We'll see you guys on the next one. Till next time.
Adios, amigos.